Hello everyone and welcome to Rodan Man's Reviews. So today we're going to take a quick look at the MEGO Toys Nosferatu. Now Nosferatu was an old 1920s German silent movie about a vampire called Nosferatu. Nosferatu was hailed at that time to be very much a ripoff of Dracula, basically. So it took a little bit of a beating back when it came out. From what I understand, it took a few years before it hit the States, but eventually did, and eventually became like a cult classic movie. So taking a look now, MEGO toys were big, I think mainly back in the 70s. They had a lot of different lines of, they would do Marvel, they would do DC. They had various, superheroes and villains from, they had Batman and Superman, but then they also, and Robin, and then they also had, like Spider-Man and some of the Marvel heroes and villains as well. So they're really good as far as doing, there was actually, I believe, a Fonzie from Happy Days MEGO figure. So they're really good as far as just a lot of pop culture type of things. Nowadays, MEGO has come back and is doing some more figures. They've actually done, a horror line. He's one of the horror line. I've already reviewed the Dracula from the MEGO line, which is really, really awesome. It's based off Bela Lugosi's version of the character. So there's a horror line that includes the Mummy and It and Freddy Krueger and the Invisible Man and several others. So this is get him a little close here. I love the detail on Nosferatu here. I mean, he looks absolutely killer. So MEGO has always been known for, they have these very, a lot of times very detailed, clothing that they give the characters, give their figures. So if you look at him, like his shoes come off, and then much like Dracula, he doesn't have socks. I guess vampires don't wear socks. And, we've got, kind of the typical articulation that we've come to expect from MEGO. I mean, the arms stretch out. There's a spiral or a twist here at the hands, at the wrist. Arms can go out either way. Arms come back in. They can rest. I mean, there's posability with them for sure. There's a lot of nostalgia in these figures just based on, like I said, a lot of the ones that I had when I was much younger. You can pose them in a sitting pose. There he is, going around on the base there in a sitting pose. And then, standing, he's got knee bends, arm bends. The head doesn't really go, it goes back and forth on the MEGO figures, doesn't really go up or down, so there's limited articulation there, which some folks may not like. Doesn't happen to bother me. Like I said, these are, I'm really happy to have gotten my hands on some of these recently. So, yep, so this is the MEGO Toys Nosferatu. One of several out of their horror line. I think you can get them online now for, I want to say roughly at about $15 to $20 depending. There's also another version of Nosferatu that, like he glows in the dark. So I think the face and the hands, the head and the hands all glow in the dark. And then he's got this coat also that comes open. Got like this, I don't know, like jumpsuit looking thing on underneath it. But a very cool figure if you're a fan of the MEGO line. If you're a fan of, some of the horror figures that are in that line, definite recommend. If it's MEGO and you're familiar with them, you know what to expect. You're not going to get a ton of articulation, but the figures themselves are really, really cool. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, please comment, please subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you all next video. Thanks for watching.